Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the Rove through USA continues, and the Northeast Megalopolis, you know how you say it, it's got an L in it somewhere. The bush trip continues, leg 3, Nantucket Memorial Airport to Newport State. Airport, let's go. Alright, let's go. This plane ain't gonna fly itself. Although I suppose technically it probably could fly itself. Interesting. Interesting. I did see in the option there's a handover to co-pilot mode, which is, you know, maybe a little bit different to autopilot. Anyway, I haven't tried it, not going to try it. We want 297 once we take off for 2 minutes 17. Hold on, hold here in Nantucket. Up we go. Beautiful, beautiful day. Ah, look at all the little cars in the car park. Lovely. Right, Jackson Point. Let's start our clock. That would be a good idea. Let's do that. Jackson Point. Point. Jackson Point. Head westward from KACK, aka CAC, to Jackson Point. CAC. Lol. CAC lol. Look how populated this place is. This is amazing. They've even got a NFL ground. Really old gridiron going on. Nice. Nantucket Ninjas or something. Now the Nantucket Ninjas. Alright, I think we can probably level off a bit. There's not many mountains array. Oh, thank you for putting up a huge wide panel on the screen. Thank you. We love it so much. Get it out of here. If there was a way of just, if you can't turn it off, at least get rid of it. Like press a button and it just goes. What's going on here? What's going on here? Nantucket. Little mining area or something. What did it say yesterday? Nantucket, I was whaling, it was famous for. We're whalers on the moon, we carry our harpoons, but there ain't no whales, so we tell tall tales and sing our happy tunes. Alright, we should be turning pretty soon, because we're about to head, this is Jackson Point, according to, I can't see it on the Googles, but there we go, 313 to Tuckernuck Island. So we've got Nantucket and Tuckernuck Island. That's this little island here. 1 minute 4 seconds. Not even worth resetting our clock, but we will. Tuckernuck Island, across Nantucket Harbour to reach Tuckernuck Island. There you go. Oh, I hope you're... Can I point out this was called Northeast Megalopolis bush trip? And as much as this is beautiful and all, why are we out over the water looking at little islands as opposed to the big cities as that are part of the megalopolis? Look at that, one house, maybe two. Long grassy area, what's that all about? Weird. That's real weird. And we've got a little harbour here as well. Actually a bunch of little houses, a bunch of roads. Jesus, there's just roads and stuff everywhere. No, dang. There we go, 307 for 519. We're crossing the water. Martha's Vineyard. Continue to Martha's Vineyard, an island renowned for its beach communities and its resorts, getaways for people who work in the bustle of the city centres. The bustle of the city centres of the Northeast Megalopolis. Ah, see, they had to bring it. They knew I was complaining, and they had to bring it back to the Megalopolis. I did not know Martha's Vineyard was an island. Is this a different Martha's Vineyard? Didn't we fly over Martha's Vineyard somewhere else? Might have been a, there was a, what do they call them? A scenic journey that did parts of this at one point that I think I did. That went from New York to Washington, I think. Maybe that's where I've seen Martha's Vineyard before. God dang, isn't that where the president goes? Or am I thinking something else? Well, some presidents, obviously. Trump used Mar-a-Lago as his base away from base, from the White House. I don't know. Does Biden go to Martha's Vineyard? Do I care? Does anyone care? Is the answer to that no? The answer to that is, well, someone must care, but not me. Look at this. Just a look at it. Now, this wouldn't be too bad for a thumbnail. Let's go bang, double bang, and go, what's that? 12:25. Beautiful. Such a beauty. Such a beautiful beauty. Martha's Vineyard. Look at this. Is this an island as well? What does the Google say? Chappaquiddick Island and Martha's Vineyard's there. There must be another Martha's Vineyard. I'm looking it up. Island in Massachusetts. Okay, fine. What's the other President Resort? United States. Yeah, Martha's Vineyard shops up there. I thought we found... I don't remember. Who cares, I guess. Well, ask that question again. Not me. This is Chappaquiddick Island, apparently, but also Martha's Vineyard. Not exactly. The Martha's Vineyard label on Google is off to the left there. It's down almost near that beach. A little bit further. Beautiful island though, look at it. Oh, it's two islands. Well, look at this. It is just slightly two islands. We're on Chappaquiddick Island, alright, and then Martha's Vineyard's its own island. That makes sense then. Man, so clear, so close to not being two islands. Look at that. Is there a bridge between these things? I don't know that they don't actually connect over to the left here. Can't quite see it on the map. There's no bridge. There must be. Imagine having to catch a ferry that 3.5 meters. Anyway, what's this? This is Edgartown. Edgartown. Martha's Vineyard, the town, is off to the left. And apparently this is the name of the island as well. We've done 418 of 519. Didn't know that there were all these islands out here. Look at this golf course. Just look at it. Look at this phonograph. Hey, there's an airport. How about that? Not where we're headed. Martha's Vineyard. Yes, it's Martha's Vineyard. Oh, we've turned. I'm not paying attention. $2.99 for 4-4. Pasque Island. Pasque. Cross Vineyard Sound to visit Pasque Island, which has a population of 2, according to a recent census, illustrating that not all parts of this stretch of the United States are densely populated. I love it. You name your bush trip Megalopolis, and then we go to an island with 2 people living on it. Rove. Well, perhaps not even living on it, they just happen to be there during the census. I'm not actually seeing Pasque Island on the Google map. There's Norshan Island, Nashawena Island, Cuttyhunk, Gosnold. There you go. Maybe it's somewhere else. Right, this is the Vineyard Sound. I don't know exactly which island the game's taken us to. If it's the one straight in front, there's definitely Norshan Island. Maybe the island just to its left. It's not in italics, it just says Gosnold, so that's the name of a town or village or something. That island certainly doesn't seem big enough to have a town on it, so maybe, yeah. I think we've been lied to. We've been lied to. Must be that Gosnold one. The little one in the middle in front of us, not the one we're gonna hit first. The little one. Halfway there, anyway. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have an island in italics name. Oh no, it's Pasque Island. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, okay, it's the little one. What we're looking for. I had to zoom right in. I could see the 2 people. I guess they live there. There's one house there. Maybe even 2 houses. Maybe they don't even live in the same house. Nice. That's really cool. Got this island to themselves. Pasque Island. Pasque? Who knows? I do not know pronunciations. Why are we suddenly climbing? What has changed? Nothing. Here we go, 305 degrees for 323. Westport Point. Fly over Buzzards Bay to return to mainland Massachusetts at Westport Point, which is the westernmost port in the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Tell you what, Massachusetts is not easy to say. Massachusetts. Massachusetts. I wonder what the etymology of that is. I don't think I want to know. Just now I want to know. God dang it. Massachusetts. Oh, it's the name of the tribe of Native Americans. Okay. That's good. Native American tribe was named Massachusetts. Fine. Anyway, Westport Point. Thank you, Prime Video app, telling me to watch the final episode of Picard. It's available now, even though I've already watched it on Prime Video. How is it you don't know that I've watched it when I watched it on your app? That's, yeah. Oh, and their algorithms are so clever at targeting us. I don't think so. Dumbass algorithms. I think in theory the algorithms could be great and suggest correct things, but in practice it's rubbish. Oh yes, there's Westport Point. Actually, Westport Point's that little town next to that beach. Not exactly heading straight for it, so let's go with where the actual town is rather than where the purple arrow is taking us. Oh, what say you? Maybe so I can have a look at it. It looks like a lovely little town. How can this be the westernmost? Oh, well, westernmost port. Right here, there's no ports. It must mean point, surely. Oh, no, it must mean port. There, I'd like right below us. This town is some other town. It doesn't actually have a name. There's a town further west called Nantucket. So I guess they don't have a port there. But this one does. The border to Rhode Island's just in front of us. Oh, we're headed to Rhode. Okay, we're ending up in Rhode Island. Welcome to Rhode Island in a minute. I think we have. 292. We're already heading in that direction. The Newport State. This is Westport Point just below us now. Pass over the Let, Westport Harbour, and then enter Rhode Island and pass over the Saconet River to reach Newport State Airport. Gotcha. Alright, we're not quite in the border yet. It seems to be, well, it doesn't seem to follow a road or a river or anything. I'll tell you when we're, probably this lake basically, this lagoon, the next one, not this one, the next one. The big one is where the border goes through. So Rhode Island is not just the island of Rhode Island? That's interesting as well. Wait for it, wait for it. We are nearly at the border. Hold. Hold. Boom. There we go. We've now crossed into Rhode Island. As you can see from all the border checks and whatnot. That's crazy. No, not even a road to have a border. It's just a dotted line. If you were living in these houses here, you're Rhode Island. If you literally threw a stone to the other side of the road, or not even a road, you'd be in Massachusetts. Borders, man. What sense do they make? Ah yes, there's Newport on the map as part of this island over here. I assume this is Rhode Island, question mark? Got Portsmouth on it, Middleton, Newport, a Home Depot. Nice. That's a hardware store, right? The airport on the picture looks pretty big. We should be able to find it pretty easily. Let's hope so. Feels like there's a little bit of wind left to right all of a sudden. But yeah, where's this airport? Now over the, I guess the Saconet River? Have we already done the Saconet River? We may have. Can't see an airport on the map. Newport's over to the left there. Saw a flashing light. Did I? No. Seeing things. I'm seeing things. Seeing things. Like, is that it there? This is a golf course. Is this an airport? Hope it fits the description, or at least the picture. Alright. Can't exactly... Oh, that's what I saw. I did see a flashing light. It's the tower. Is this a runway this way? And the crossway? Guess we're going to find out. Trim a bit. Get our flaps and everything down when we can. Gear. Flaps. Turn left. Surely, yeah, there is a runway there. Yep. It didn't look like there was. It looked like that orange bit was just dirt or something, and that there was maybe a taxiway. But no, here we go, we're good. Why is there a jumbo jet about to take off from this tiny airport? Excuse me, I'm here for... There's no ATC in the bush trips. There's nothing I can do. I can't wait for you, bruh. Would be foolish. We need to land this thing to register the bush trip. Here we go, bruv. Here we go. Nice. Nicely done. Welcome to Newport, Rhode Island. That was... What are these? I thought they were animals. No, they're just lights or something. I'm like, why are there deer on this runway? But alas, it was not deer. Oh dear. That was leg 3, I think, of the Megalopolis Northeast bush trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.